action here this evening. And Mel, this is another big challenge for Katie McNally. Obviously took on Linda Noskova and did pretty well after a slow start. And today she's going to be playing a very, very good player, of course, but also she's playing against the crowd.
Well, she is, but I think you enjoy that energy, the atmosphere, especially now with the pumped-up music as you're warming up. You just really have to take that all in and try and shake off those early nerves. Every match you go out onto a stadium court, you have the butterflies in your stomach to swing freely, get the feet going, have a really good pre-match chat with your team is really important. She's had a great season so far this year. She's made 4 quarterfinals. She hit her career high ranking earlier on this season, midway through in June, and she's just really coming into her own, McNally.
A terrific result the other night to get herself into this position to take on a phenomenon really in Alexandra Eala. That wonderful success in Washington, winning that title, and there was huge pressure on her really a couple of nights ago. The match was brought onto the centre court. I don't think that was the plan initially, but the demand for tickets means that she's going to be playing all her matches on this court for as long as she's in the tournament. Number 20 in the world now after that win in Washington, and for me it was how she handled the occasion. She talked about it being a bit like a celebration after winning the title on Monday. It was a delayed final, of course, but it was just the fact that she turned up, big expectation, big atmosphere, and she produced a really good performance.
Yes, she plays fantastic tennis, but she also always brings a smile to your face. The way she talks to herself, there's all this hype around her, but she's also so fresh to the game. She's so excited, happy to compete, obviously with high standards and really big goals that she wants to achieve. She said she was very happy to win her first title, but that it was going to be first of many, and where she's at in her career and her journey so far, you know that she wants to keep on going upwards.
Well, this is going to be the first meeting between these two. As I mentioned, Katie McNally was saying she was relishing the challenge here. She actually played against Serena Williams at the US Open as a 17-year-old, so we'll have some experience of this kind of atmosphere. Obviously, that match would have been one where the support was all for her opponent. She sees these opportunities as a chance to sharpen her game. It's the kind of experience you want to have at the very highest level.
1 minute.
It's all set up for a really interesting encounter here. Plenty of Filipino flags scattered around the arena. What about in terms of the matchup now? How do you see these two facing each other?
I really enjoy Eala's game, the left-handed nature, the fact she can pull opponents off the court. She's very aggressive. She's been moving exceptionally well. For McNally, she's an all-court player. She's very comfortable coming towards the net as well, but it's dependent on how Eala starts, which parts and areas of her game she's able to put out there on the court today. I think for me, Eala is heavy favourite, which we can see on the predictor scale there, but you just never know in tennis, and for McNally, if she can use this energy to her favour, the fact that there's no pressure on her shoulders, then she can produce a challenge out here.
Certainly a very expectant crowd here. Hoping to see another success for Alexandra Eala, the pride of the Philippines. To number 20 in the world, a career high ranking. McNally's ranking has dropped off a little bit in the last few weeks, but she did get up to number 50 in the world for the first time back in June. Currently at number 70. Almost everybody in their seats ready. So McNally and Eala go head-to-head for a place in the 4th round. Eala will be serving first, the left-hander. It's underway in this opening set.
Be ready for some noise out here. Each and every point she wins, no matter in which way it gets loud. This is what McNally will look to use her alt-court game to give different looks each and every point to Eala and not get her into a rhythm with those quick swinging shots. Uses the slice at the depth of the ball. I mentioned she's happy coming forwards as well.
Unforced errors early on from Eala to McNally to quieting down this crowd a little bit. It's a good start from the American.
You sense that she came out here ready. Even in the warm-up, you could see her looking over to her coach with a nod, very focused from that first ball being struck, and then being able to make the most of a couple of errors off Eala's racket. But they're stepping up and taking the game. That will boost her getting that early break.
Occasions you want to be involved in. So that's the attitude that McNally is taking. Players will be very aware now of the phenomenon. Bringing a whole new audience to tennis.
The attempted passing shot, just clipping the top of the net, and it's so difficult to react to change the course of your racket head. You are so close to the forecourt.
Hasn't quite found her range yet, Eala. And we're seeing that really aggressive court position on the return. And against Alicia Parks, who's a really big server. A little bit more time with Nally serving.
Has a great attitude out on the court, point to point. Very good competitor. We saw that in the previous round against the Wimbledon champion. Was 5-1 down in the first set, had to save 2 set points at 5-2 on her own serve. So we need to get that first set in a tie break before then storming through the second 6-1. Eala just starting to find a way to rush her with the ground strokes. The fact she likes to take it so early.
so dangerous returning off that second serve.
Picks this return off with ease. She's down so far inside that baseline. It's a quick, compact swing.
Chance to break back straight away. Superb response from Eala, and a big cheer to go with it.
A high intensity point from both players.
Already the crowd really getting into this.
Completely different atmosphere, isn't it, from all the other matches we watch? I think it's wild, it's energetic.
There have been plenty of players over the years who generate a lot of excitement, a lot of hype. Can't really remember one or hype for a player that just started to achieve significant things in the game. Just broken into the top 20, won her first title a few days ago. She's being greeted like a world number one or a Grand Slam champion.
And with that, it can help you, it can boost you on, it can remind you to keep battling away even in moments where things aren't going away, but it can also put a lot of pressure on your shoulders. At the moment, she's been dealing with it very well.
Third night in a row that Eala's playing on this court. Played a doubles match here yesterday with Venus Williams.
Dictating play in the middle of the court, really taking control. She flattens out on that backhand, it says it's low to the net take. Just gives you no time to react.
Nally got herself another opportunity. Kathy Rinaldi.
Glimpse of her coach there, working well together.
Oh, 3 breaks at the start of this opening set. Nally leads once again. In this first set. Nally, unable to back up the break first time around. She's got herself back in front.
Medyo off pa yung timing niya.
Getting it back quickly.
Yes.